To what extent do you feel that closeted prejudices are going to affect voter turnout as well as voter decisions? And is this kind of data even gatherable or pollable in a reliable way at all?
Race actually plays a complicated role in this election. African Americans all across the country are predominantly Democratic, and of course they're going to have very strong support for Barack Obama. At the same time, there's some concern among pollsters about how white respondents are going to be not only reacting to Obama, but reporting in surveys and polls their support for Obama. So there's some anxiety about that. When we talk about the Hispanic population in the United States, it's actually not a monolithic group the way African Americans are. It's quite a heterogeneous group. Mexican Americans, Cuban Americans, a variety of other subgroups of Hispanics. And their support is quite heterogeneous as well. And there will be a pretty intense campaign, for example, involving Spanish language advertisements by both candidates to try to secure the support from these different groups of Hispanics.
The widely divergent age difference between the presidential candidates is so wide this year, John McCain being 72 and Barack Obama 47. Do you think that'll play any effect on voters' decisions this year? And how important is the 25 and under vote?
This is a complicated issue in the following sense. The data are consistently clear, indicating that young people support Barack Obama by almost 2-to-1 over John McCain. But young people are also the least likely to go to the polls to cast their votes. So there's a potentially, and they're not a very large segment, therefore, of the electorate. So there's a potentially great advantage for Obama among these young voters if they actually get to cast their ballots.
How do you think the voters are going to be affected by the increasing negativity present in both campaigns?
The research suggests that high levels of negative campaigning can be a turnoff to voters. And a good deal of the Obama strategy is based upon expanding the electorate. They've had very active registration campaigns to boost the number of eligible voters in a large number of states. And they are counting on receiving the support of most of these new voters. If the Republicans can control the level of turnout, and they're hoping, I think, that through the use of negative campaigns they're able to do this, and then that they can mobilize the Republican voters to get to the polls, they can eke out a victory. We think it's going to be a very close election under any circumstance, and turnout is going to be a very important factor. The survey data show, not just in our surveys but in others, that as the electorate gets potentially larger, the lead for Barack Obama goes up.